we are going to face the makeup and talk Real Housewives of New Jersey. Hey guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with my weekly makeup basket. Ooh! Did you hit the note? Did you hit the note? Did you get it that time? Just kidding. You guys told me you did it with me in the comments. Anyways, we're here with weekly makeup basket. Okay, so this is last week's makeup. We have a Makeup Basket Express makeup here, and I have a fun idea for you guys. So if this sounds like something you like to watch, then just keep watching. Okay guys, I have a really fun theme that I would like to do with you guys. So you guys know I love Real Housewives. And remember in the summer, I was hooked on Beverly Hills. Dorit, that's where I got, or when I got all my bright lipsticks, because she inspired me. This is like June 2020. So right now I'm hooked on New Jersey, and I had stopped watching it right when Teresa went to prison, and I hadn't watched it all this time because I just never had time to. But you guys know I'm in a chapter of my life of downtime, relaxing, you know, normal working hours. So I started watching with the newest season 10, to see if I would like still be into it or not. I am. So now I've gone back and picked up where I left off. So I watched the season where Teresa just got back out of prison and where Joe went to prison, and so I'm on to the season. It has like Siggy and Dolores and obviously Melissa, Teresa, Danielle, Marg. I don't know how I feel about Margie. But anyways, I had an idea. It would be really fun to pick products this week, like makeup, inspired by their characters. Because I was thinking about how, for example, Melissa is so sweet until she's not, and then she's like, and so I'm sure there's like a palette that's like mostly neutral but with a pop of color. So I just thought it'd be a fun spin on weekly makeup basket. And then if you guys watched the video this week, we did pick out a neglected makeup basket. So we're not going to use this today. We're just going to set it aside for today. But starting next week, the first week of February, we will do the weekly Shop My Stashes from here for probably the full month of February. So like four Shop My Stashes. And you guys requested vlogs and get ready with me's using this makeup. And I do want to work in vlogs consistently. So I don't know if that looks like a day in the life every few weeks or more consistent. Haven't really worked out what the details of that look like, but I do love those ideas because I do miss Vlogmas a lot, and it was pretty easy to incorporate filming every day. So not that I want to film every day, but I could probably find a way to like get a vlog in. So we will pull this from this next week. Well, next month. And then we're going to move this aside. These are Project Pan for 2021. I'm going to film that video next week for you guys, so you'll see it next week. So clear the area to the makeup. So we're going to turn the camera over to the makeup, and we're going to pull makeup, keeping those ladies in mind. And as far as what I pulled last week, I really enjoyed everything, honestly. The things that I was kind of concerned about, these are the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzers. So this one's Copper Cabana, and this one is Beachy Peach. And I love Beachy Peach. This is probably the one I use the most this week. It's a really nice color for me. And then I was worried because last time I wore this, I felt like it was too dark or too intense. And I do have it on today, and it is a little dark and it is a little intense. It's a little splotchy from, you know, wearing a mask and teaching some fitness classes today. But I like it. Like when I look in the mirror, I feel cute. So we're going to hold on to it for just a little bit longer. And maybe in the summer, you know, maybe in the summer it'll be really nice as well. We also pulled the Pixie by Petra. I had already had Delicate Dew in my collection for a while, but subtle. There it is, Sunrise. Is newer in my collection, and I love both. I'm actually wearing the Sunrise one today, and I put both colors on, and I think it's nice. I think it's just as pretty as Delicate Dew. So yeah, both of those are gonna stay in my collection. I think it's fine. I really enjoyed both powders that I pulled up, Bare Minerals Pro and the number 7. Enjoyed both of these, have both of these on my face. I think they're both great as well, but we'll put them back. I did use both of these lipsticks as well. The one on my lips is Empowered, and I think it's a pretty, like a darker nude color. These are Color the World. I haven't heard of that brand, but they were gifted to me, so, and I still haven't looked them up. And then Flawless I used as well. This is a really pretty like mauve spring color. So enjoyed those. And then we had the It Cosmetics primer. Enjoyed that little guy. There's still some in there, so we'll just throw it back in with the primer. So all of that stuff was good. I enjoyed actually both foundations that I pulled, the CoverGirl and the BH Cosmetics Liquid Foundation, Naturally Flawless. One of you guys told me in the comments you felt like this BH Cosmetics is really dry, and I do agree with you. I think it's fine. I think it wears well. I've had it on my face for a while. And I think it wears well. I'm going to hold on to it a little bit longer, play with it a little bit more. Absolutely loved the Bronze It Lumi. Yeah, Lumi Bronze It by L'Oreal. This is one that you can just, you know, apply and apply and apply, and it never looks messed up. It's just like, just always looks super nice. So we'll put that back. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed both of my concealers. We had CoverGirl and we had L'Oreal. These are just classic drugstore concealers. I think probably most or all skin types would probably like them. Maybe. I don't know. I did pull out the Bushy Brow Stronghold Gel from Lime Crime. This was in my collection. The packaging is so cute, and it's just a nice clear brow gel. It's getting, like, obviously the spoolie is turning brown because the brow pencil from Too Faced Chocolate Brownie. So I have both of these on in my brows because I am almost out of my Wonder Brow. And I might go, so I got a 40% off coupon for CVS. So I might go get another one. But I was kind of debating whether I would go get another one. I was thinking I could just use the Gimme Brow in place of it because I don't need this. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, so the final thing that we had in the regular makeup basket was the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the original palette right here. I find with this palette, so I have it on today, and so I just usually mix a few browns, and then I pick, like, I have this shimmer on my lid today. And I find with this palette, wow, what are words? I always struggle. I always wait to the end of Thursday. Every Thursday evening I film these videos and I cannot talk because the day has been long and I'm hungry for dinner. But I tend to stay in these like brown colors, and I don't really go down in this area. If I'm like stretching myself, or you know, I have like a makeup look in mind, I will, but typically day to day I just stay here. And I like it. It was nice. I think it is a good palette. It is just very neglected in my collection, but it's good. I liked it. We done for now. The Makeup Basket Express has been the same for a few weeks, and I think a lot of it is going to remain the same. Quite honestly, we might add some stuff, but here's what we got. We have for primer, this is the deluxe sample size of the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer and Radiant, so we'll keep that in. And then I'm still working through the Wet n Wild Stick Foundation. And I enjoy keeping the same concealer in here, the Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. I think this is really great, especially for quick makeup days. This one's an almond because I can obviously put it on when I wear the stick foundation, but if I want an even quicker makeup look, I'll put this on like under my eyes and kind of the T of my face, and then I'll go in with the IT Cosmetics Celebration Illumination Foundation. Oh, I said it wrong. Anyways, this one's in light, and this is a powder foundation, and it's pretty full coverage. So oftentimes I'll do primer, concealer, and this is how I get like that true quick 5-minute makeup. And after that, I'll always go in with bronzer and highlighter and mascara. At that point, depending on the time, I'll stop, but if I have more time, then I'll add like blush and eyeshadow. So Hourglass, we've been riding with this one for a while, the Ambient Lighting Volume 4. Starting to see like pan and dips, and it's kind of cool to see. I think we might put it back and try to play with something else for a little while, but I foresee us going back to this pretty soon. I really did enjoy the LA Girl Island Hottie palette, and I went through all of these colors, used them a few times, even like this color or like the peachiest color, and I think this is so pretty and it's so easy to use, and it's just like buildable and you can't be too heavy-handed with it. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the Too Faced Salted Caramel palette. We will put it back, but I also foresee this being one that gets added in relatively often, but we'll put her back. And then I really believe a translucent powder, once your makeup's all done, really helps when you have to wear a mask with keeping your makeup on. That and a setting spray. So I'm still working through the Beauty Pie. This is the One Powder Wonder. So yeah, I just kind of dig my brush in once my makeup's done and brush it all over. And then I really love keeping the Too Faced Melted Matte lipsticks in here. I'm actually going to go ahead and pull the rest of them from my collection today, and we're going to just throw them in the basket because I just live for these. I just absolutely live for them, and I want to make sure I'm using them as often as possible. I'll put them on. So I'm a personal trainer and health coach, and I run my own business, so I work from home, and all of my sessions, classes, everything's virtual. I still go to a gym to teach a couple of live classes, but everything else is virtual. So oftentimes I schedule clients and classes in blocks, and so if I know I have like a 2-hour block coming, I'll throw one of these on, and I always drink water whenever I'm training because I'm talking so much. That they don't budge. Like, they do not budge. I'll like sneak a snack and then go into another block of training clients, and like they don't move. And then I'll like put them on, go teach a class, wear a mask, take it off, and they look great. I mean, depends on how long you have to wear your mask. At our gym, you can take off your mask when you actually perform the workout, but you have to have it on when you enter the gym, when you enter the room, while you're setting up your equipment. It's not until class actually starts that you can take it off, and then as soon as class is over, you have to put it back on immediately and then continue wearing it. So I don't work out with these on with a mask. I do work out with them on when I teach like yoga type classes that I don't sweat too much in, and they just stay. They just stay and stay and stay and stay, and I absolutely love them. So I want to make sure that I use them before they go bad. I really like keeping the Milani Fruit Fetish Make It Last Mango Coconut in there. And then we're still scraping out the Wonder Brow. The Wonder Brow, I say it every time I talk about it. Who is she? She's a Danielle. This is going to be our Danielle product. Here we go. We're already going in. If she's good, she's good. Like, you know, when she's working you, it's like, oh, perfect. You're buying it. You're here for it. But the moment you get on her bad side, it's gone. This is that. If you have a light hand and you're being delicate, you're not in a hurry, this thing's like, oh, the quickest brow ever. But if you're in a hurry and you're trying to rush her, she's going to give you like the thickest, messed up brows that you don't have time to fix. So I don't know that I recommend this to you guys, but I like it. So I don't know what to say. I don't know where to go from here. Okay, that is the makeup recap. So we are gonna pull the makeup. I'm gonna pull up the girls on my phone, and we might go through older seasons as well, because I was just watching Jacqueline. There's gotta be some makeup in here for Jacqueline. If you don't watch the show, hopefully you can still find it entertaining, and if I am feeling up to it when I edit, I'll put a picture of them up as I talk. So we are going to face the makeup and talk Real Housewives of New Jersey. I don't know where we'll start. It will just, okay, I have the list of the girls on my phone, so I guess we'll just start at the top. Girls are not current, and some I might not know who they are, so I'll skip the ones that I don't really know or remember. So Teresa is, of course, on top of the list. How would we describe Teresa? Teresa is bold. She is like hot fire flames. She's a little unpredictable. This immediately came to mind, Urban Decay Naked Heat. Not that this palette is bold, but the heat. Teresa has the heat. I think in those terms, this is perfect. Teresa is heat. Therefore, we pull the Urban Decay Naked Heat. You see how we're gonna do this? That was fun. Okay, that like immediately popped in my mind. If you guys have other products or other things you would assign to the characters, just let me know. Let me just pop up pictures here so I don't have to edit them in. So this is Teresa, in case you guys haven't watched the show or have never seen the show. To Jacqueline next, and also this will make sure I'm thinking of the right person. Here's Jacqueline. She's kind of the girl next door, but ooh, she will instigate. Oh, so much instigating from her. So what's a product that is like, ooh, like kind of sweet, but like, you know what comes to mind? Hold on. Buxom, where are you at? Buxom blush. Nope, that's Clinique. Here it is. Buxom Wanderlust blushes. Y'all, these look so cute. They look so innocent. You're like, that's just a pretty peach color. This will mess up your makeup real quick because it is so pigmented that this will mess you up real quick. Mykonos is the color. So we will pull that. I hope you guys are laughing with me. Ooh, Carolyn. Do you guys remember Carolyn? Or Caroline, I'm sorry. Ooh, she is scary. She is not visually, like looking at her is not scary. Her personality is so intense that I would like probably never really speak much if I were in her presence. And that kind of reminds me of these bright lipsticks that I got based off Dorit's, watching Dorit last summer. And I know these are kind of like summer colors. Magneta Affair, I think is how you say it, 100 by Maybelline. I mean, that's Caroline. A punch, like fire punch. Don't mess with her. She will look you in the eyeballs as she tears you apart. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna pull another product for her, but I think we're in a good place with her. Okay, Dina is an interesting one. Her character isn't super developed on the show. She's not on it currently, and she's kind of like the girl's best friend. Everyone, well, I was gonna say everyone loves her, but that's not true. She's very closed off unless she knows you, and then she's very open and willing to be your friend and is kind of like a diehard friend. She's so committed that even her ex-husband, at least at the time of filming, I don't know their current situation, but she didn't want to divorce him. Like, they still had like some sort of working relationship that she was just like, you know what, this works. So this makes me think of like a best friend, product, like a ride or die, like one that's not gonna let you down. And the first thing that comes to mind is Too Faced. This is the Born This Way translucent powder. Y'all know this is one of my ride or dies. Once it's empty, there will be a repurchase. It just plays well with all products. I love every second of it, and will definitely always have her close, just like how Dina treats her friends. I'm like dying over here. This is great. Danielle. Oh, we already pulled for Danielle. Well, we gotta pull another product because that product's gonna stay in my Makeup Basket Express. The Wonder Brow that we were talking about. That will be in Makeup Basket Express. But what's another product that will play you real quick? I, of course, go to primers because I feel like primers or foundations can tend to play you. Oh, we just pulled this recent, so it's fresh in my mind. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Radiance Perfecting Foundation. Mine is in 1 and 2 Vanilla. This is one that when I wear it, when I put it on, I don't like it. But as I like finish my makeup, I do like it. And it's kind of like Danielle. I feel like you probably get a gut instinct about her when you meet her. And then you're like, other people kind of hype her up and you're like, she's probably okay. My gut's probably wrong. When like your gut is like 100% correct. Let me get a picture of her. Oh, this picture is perfect. This is perfect. That is her a whole vibe is right there in that picture. Okay, Melissa Gorga. Ooh, it's not a very flattering picture of her on IMDb, and she's really pretty. Okay. They're trying to play her right there. Getting her mid-sentence, whatever. Let's get a better picture. Let's do her justice. There we go. There she is. There she is. I think Melissa is one of those friends that's kind of like, I don't know. She's very nice. She'll stand up for herself, but she kind of chooses loyalty. But I think her loyalty is sometimes hard to gauge. It doesn't always make sense to me. I mean, obviously she has to be loyal to her husband and Teresa, her sister-in-law. But outside of that, sometimes I don't really understand where her loyalty comes from. And I think the product that I think of is ABH. This is the Amrezy highlighter. This Amrezy highlighter, I feel like it's the same way because, listen, everyone loves it, but it keeps going away from us. And it's come back once, and we're like, is it coming back again? It's playing us. Like something so nice and beautiful looking that you feel like is a go-to product. You can't trust it because you don't know. You don't know, is it ever coming back? What is your relationship with it? And I feel like that's kind of limited edition products in general, at least at this point in 2021. I think we're all kind of like, unless we're really excited about it, over it, because it's just like, you're just gonna leave us. You're just gonna leave us. If you are looking for an alternative to that, that is still available, I would say the Maybelline Master Chrome in Molted Gold. Very similar tones and formula. So that is one that is still available. Oh, also that highlighter is bright and sparkly like Melissa. She always has like sequins and bright highlight and like glitter eyeshadow. Very, very pretty. Okay, Kathy is up next. Kathy is, how would you guys describe Kathy? Kathy is, she's a pot stirrer a little bit. Like she's loyal to family. She's very close to her sister. But I also feel like she's kind of like behind the scenes stirring the pot a little bit. What is a pot stirring? What makeup is like, oh my gosh. Okay, so are there bronzers that are like that? Or maybe like a backlight, like maybe another highlighter. Like she's just kind of doesn't like to be front in line, but she is stirring some pots, okay? I think primer. Ooh, let's do a primer, 'cause she's kind of setting the stage for some drama. Okay, so let's go with this one, because I wonder if we could use it up this week. This is the VDL. This is just a sample of a Lumi Layer Primer. It's a radiant primer, and I do like it pretty well. And I think it will be nice having a radiant primer underneath this Laura Mercier, because even though it says radiant, yeah, it's a radiance primer, I feel like it's more of just a natural finish. So Kathy is going to be our foundation for drama. Amber, I don't really remember Amber too much. She was kind of the season that I stopped watching. I think I watched most of it, but not all of it. Okay, yeah, Amber, she was controlling. I remember now, she had her kids doing like fire drills, and she just wanted everything to be perfect and controlled and just kind of look perfect. And the thing that comes to mind is a couple of things. Setting powder, one, but also concealer. Like, you kind of hide the problems and then you act like everything's fine. So let's go with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This one is in the color Fair Beige. Like, we're just going to hide the imperfections, highlight the good stuff, and just pretend everything's great. Okay, we're going to... Was Nicole one of the twins? I think she was a twin. She's kind of crazy, I feel like. She needs to be like, she needs to be something wild. Like, something like... I just don't really remember enough about her. We're going to skip her because I don't want to miscategorize her. Dolores is probably my favorite cast member. I really like Siggy too, and they're like best friends. I love Dolores, and Dolores is loyal. She is not leaving you. She is not going to do anything. When she says you are her friend, you are her friend. Just like the butter bronzer, meet someone who does not like the butter bronzer. Everyone loves the butter bronzer. Like, loyal, smells good, never messes up your makeup. You can always recommend it to a friend and they're gonna love it. This one is in bronzer, just the normal bronzer. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. You know, the Siggy. There she is. Siggy, Siggy is Siggy. She is true to herself. If she thinks something, she's just gonna go with it. And I feel like immediately I thought of the Laura Geller blushes, because we're gonna pull Tropical Hues. These are hard to find. I mean, maybe not as hard. Like, it's hard to find them in store, okay? Hard to find, beautiful solid color, but it glows, it looks good, just like Siggy. Siggy is solid, she's beautiful, she glows, and she is who she is, okay? So we'll pull this to represent Zig Zig. Oh, I love her. It makes me sad she's not in the like latest seasons. I'll have to do some research later to see why she didn't make the cut. Here's Marg. Marg is another, oh, Marg. Margaret is her name. Margaret is another pot stirrer. Oh, man. I just don't know how I feel about her. Sometimes she just gets in situations that I feel so bad for her. And then other times I'm like, Marge, you created this. You absolutely created this. And, oh, what represents Marge? I kind of feel like a glitter, because they're messy, they're bright, and they're like bold like Marge, but they're messy. They are so messy. Let's go with ColourPop Off the Charts. But Marge has a little bit to her. So let's also pull the ColourPop Take Me There. So Marge is going to be these loose, messy sets of glitter that pop. Oh, they pop, but they take some time to apply. Okay, and the last one we have is Jackie. Jackie is in season 10, and I haven't watched season 9 yet, so I don't know when she got brought on. But Jackie is that girl next door, and the immediate thing that comes to mind is like a neutral lipstick. So maybe like a Buxom spiked apple cider, like just a neutral girl next door, relatable, gets picked on, stands up for herself, and then you're like proud of her when she sticks up for herself. And then sometimes she like puts her foot in your mouth and you're like, no, Jackie, no, go, don't say that, don't say that. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Okay, I think we have a full face of makeup that is based off of New Jersey Housewives. I just want to pull out a palette for the Makeup Basket Express. Let's pull this highlighting palette, the LA Girl Moonlight Magic. I think it'll be fun to use this for a few weeks because typically I keep products in that basket for, you know, 2 weeks at least. So highlighter. So then we need blush, bronzer. Do I have something that has blush and bronzer in it? Okay, fine. We're going back. Catrice California in a box. Y'all know once I pull this, I get so hyped on it for so long. So we'll see how long it lasts this time, but we will pull this, and this will be good to have an additional highlighter palette for it because this palette's just kind of like, or the highlighter in this palette's kind of average. So that's good. We'll put these other palettes back. So I think I just need a, to pull my rest of the Melted Matte by Too Faced. I want to pull those to put in the Makeup Basket Express. I have Gingerbread Girl and Feeling Myself. Here's my collection of Too Faced, Melted Matte, Feeling Myself, Gingerbread Girl, Queen Bee, and Cool Girl. So all of those are going to live in Makeup Basket Express. And then we just need to pull a smaller eyeshadow palette that we can leave in Makeup Basket Express. And I think, let's just go with Tarte Maneater. This one is just a classic. You can get, I just dug my finger in it. You can get a lot of different neutral looks, but it has a little pop, okay? It has a little pop, but we will pull this. And I think that's everything. Did you guys enjoy that, or were you completely bored? Because I'm dead. I loved every second of that. Okay, we're going to put this mess away, and then I will show you the final product. Alright, here is our makeup basket for the upcoming week. So our New Jersey inspired products are in here. We of course have brushes, and then some cream products that live in here, and some of the other products we pulled, and then we have Makeup Basket Express that will go into my bathroom. So I hope you guys enjoyed this fun theme. If you guys have any other theme ideas, I would love to have them. This is truly how you can kind of pause yourself from buying makeup and just kind of really explore and have fun with your collection. Of course, if you want to buy makeup, buy it all. But if you have goals to like maybe scale back, these are definitely fun ways to do it. But anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!